Hi, beautiful soul. Welcome to my channel and the sacred moment we are sharing together. I'm really happy you are here. Today, we are going to tap into your current energy to see what your angels have to say to you. So, take a deep breath, open your heart, and let's begin. For the reading today, I'm going to start with an oracle deck just to check in on the energy and see what's going on with you, and then we'll move with the tarot. So let's see what's going on with you. Let's see, maybe we can get a little glimpse of what the messages are for you. All right, what is the energy around the beautiful viewer? Celebrations. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. Isn't this great? As we step into the new year, as we step into 2026, if you're watching this in December 2025 when I post this, you don't have to, it doesn't have to apply to that, but I feel like this, if you're watching this in December, late December, or even early January, first few months of the year of the new year, 2026, this is just confirmation for you that you're going to have a great year. You're going to have a great year. And you know what I'm getting with this gift here? I'm getting that you are a gift to the universe. So I feel like sometimes you take yourself for granted even. You don't see how valuable you are. You know, we tend to compare ourselves to people, and which is a terrible thing to do. I think we need to, once we start getting into that mindset of, oh, this person is better than I am, and they're taller than I am, they're more beautiful than I am, this and that. Everything about the other is better than we are. We have to tell ourselves to stop and go within. So what I like to do is just do some type of grounding technique, or even just take a deep breath or a few deep breaths and try to connect with myself. So maybe meditation would be beneficial to you. Let me keep this card here for now. Meditation could be really beneficial to you if you're new to it, or if you've been practicing. So let's see, the bottom of the deck we have be aware, be careful who you trust at this time. So this is what I was saying, trust yourself, trust what your intuition is trying to tell you. Don't trust that little voice in your head that is criticizing you all the time. Another confirmation here, but you have a pretty, I feel so happy with this card. You are a gift to the universe. That's what I keep hearing. Beautiful, beautiful. Let me move this over here. And let's get with the tarot now. But I feel really good about this already. Let's see what your angels have for you at this moment. Okay, let's see. What is the message for my beautiful viewer? Or tell us what's going on. We have the witch in this deck, which is the magician in the traditional tarot. Magician, which is great too. If you look at the card, is number 1. So we have celebrations here too. If we're talking about the beginning of the year, I feel like it's very it's like perfect timing. Yeah, so this is what I said. You are a gift to the universe. You are also co-creating with the universe all the time. You are part of the universe, so you are magical. And I feel like you can really transform any type of situation in your life. You do have the power, even if you don't believe in yourself. So again, comparing yourself to other people, well, this person has this and I don't, or why do their lives look better than mine? We really never know if somebody else's life is actually better than ours. Most of the time it isn't. Most of the time that person that we are looking up to or that we're comparing ourselves to, most times they're also comparing themselves to somebody else. They might even compare themselves to you, actually, and you don't even know. So you're extremely powerful with a witch here. You can transform situations in your life. You really can. And maybe you don't believe in yourself. Maybe, I think you might be going through a tough time right now, and your angels are telling you that you can overcome this. You can get out of this. The way for you to overcome this is trusting yourself. Again, trusting yourself. Not trusting anybody else. Trust yourself. All right, what else? What else do we have here for my beautiful viewer? We have the King of Swords. So these two cards here paired with each other, you have the intelligence and you have the magic. So you have two special ingredients that you can use in your favor to transform your life. You could have plans for the future as we talk. Let's say if we talked about 2026, right? You can have plans for the future. And this could be you making the plans, writing down the things that you want to achieve in the new year or that you want to achieve in the next few months. So I think for you right now, it's really important for you to stop and have a game plan. And it doesn't have to be anything, oh, for the next 10 years, for the next 5 years, this is what I want to do. It doesn't have to be an extremely long list of things either. Just think of one thing. Think of one thing that you want and desire, and think of how you can achieve it. Because you're showing up as the witch here, as the magician. So you definitely can. But I also feel like you haven't accessed all of your inner resources yet. So I feel like, back to this message of 2026, I feel like this is going to be a very good year for you. You're going to grow so much. You're going to receive a lot of knowledge about yourself. So I think connecting with your intuition is going to be very beneficial to you. If you already do that, continue to do that. But you need to start listening to your intuition, not to the voices, like I said, not to the voices that criticize you all the time. Those voices in our head that tend to do that to us. One more Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. Yeah. This is you. This is you here, turning the wheel. Telling the universe, yes, I can do it. Yes, I can. So after all the work, after getting to know yourself a little bit more, after learning the resources that you have inside of you, the strength that you have, the power that you have inside of you, the willpower too, because you could be thinking right now that you just don't have the willpower. No, it's not for me. Happiness or having a good life or having whatever it is that I want from that, that person has, that's not really for me. Yes, it is. Why can it be? You could have something even better. So I think working on limiting beliefs too will benefit you. So I like to do that exercise too, just writing down some stories that I tell myself. And just looking at them and thinking, oh wow, how do they come about? Like, how did I start thinking those things about myself? Is it really me? Or is it just what people have told me? I have absorbed that, I have believed that. But it's looking good here. If you trust yourself, if you stop focusing too much on the outside, focusing on what people have, on what people are doing, and what you don't have, and what you're not doing, things are going to remain the same. So there's definitely a lot of potential here. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom. So this is you. Look how happy she is, and she's like totally fine. She's chilling. She's just chilling here under a tree, completely grounded. She knows who she is. You could be an earth sign as well. But that's why I'm saying there's also a dove. I believe it's a dove. They symbolize peace. So she's peaceful because she trusts herself. She knows who she is. But obviously, she's the queen. So it took her a long time to get here. So first she had to be a page, and then, the knight, and then the queen. So it does take work. It does take time, but it's not impossible. I'm going to put her at the bottom of the deck here. So we can put this here. So this is the bottom of the deck. It's the Queen of Pentacles. It's great. Let's get more. Tell us more about my beautiful viewer. We have the Knight of Cups. Start valuing yourself. This is a cup of love. So there's a lot of love here, love and potential. And I feel like this is you offering everything that you have, all the good stuff that you have to the world. This could also be somebody coming into your life. It could be love as well. It doesn't have to be. This could be somebody coming into your life, that somebody new, that is going to have a really important role in this process, in this journey. So they might even be a mirror to you. It might be somebody that is, I don't want to say more confident, but somebody that knows themselves a little bit better. So maybe they have been on that self-discovery journey a little bit longer than you. So this person could enter your life and show you, like I said, be a mirror to you. So they could show you things, and they could be a guide as well for you. So it could be some type of assistance here. So like I said, it could be somebody new. It doesn't have to be. It could be somebody already in your life. But it could be somebody here that it's going to help you. It could be somebody older than you as well. What else can you tell us? We have death. So there's a big transformation happening here. If you look at the card, there are two people here walking. I would say, I see this as, there are two people walking away, right? And here's death. So you are currently walking away from the past version of yourself. You are currently walking away from that version that doubts yourself all the time. You are stepping into your power here. You are stepping into the magician power. So that's why death is here. It's to tell you that, again, with the celebration, you are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. Yes, some things are probably dying in your life right now, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I think the The things that maybe have left your life, they were there for a reason, they were there for a season, they were there for a purpose. But now it's time for other things to come into your life. I also find it interesting that this Be Aware card, so it's a chameleon. So I feel like this represents you right now. You are changing a lot. You are changing a lot. So there's a powerful transformation happening here. There's a butterfly in this card as well, which to me symbolizes transformation. So there's a lot happening here. I feel really, really powerful. It's a very positive energy, very warm energy. Give us more. Six of Swords. Yeah, this is you. This is you leaving things behind. So with the Death here, this is you leaving that past version of yourself, leaving the doubts, the limiting beliefs that you've always had about yourself, the criticism, the inner critic. You're leaving that behind. So in order for the wheel to turn, in order for a brighter chapter to come into your life, you need to leave the old. You need to leave the old. All right. Let's see, tell us more about this. We got the Three of Swords. Yeah, and I think, oh, it's not here anymore. I saw the Nine of Wands too, so I was going to mention, but this could be a very painful experience. Growing is very painful. If there's no pain, there is no growth. Doesn't mean that it's always going to hurt, but there's definitely pain attached to the process of growing. It's tough. We're not prepared. We're not prepared for it. So that's why, especially at this moment, it's important for you to look within. Look within. Look within yourself. When you go through those moments of pain, you're like, I can't keep doing this. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can push through this anymore. I'm tired. I want a break. Just remember that you are the magician. You can definitely turn things around. You are the magician, the King of Swords, the wise King of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune here. So you can definitely transform your life. You can do both. You can transform your life for the better, or you can transform your life for the worst. So that's why I'm saying you have to start looking within, working through those limiting beliefs so that you know who you are. So again, when you start comparing yourself, if you're scrolling on social media, for example, when you start comparing yourself, just try to observe the types of things that you're thinking about first. Don't judge yourself. So just start to pay attention when that starts. If there are specific people that you do that with, or specific things that you do that with. And ask yourself, okay, so let's say somebody just got a job that they really love, and you have been unhappy at your job or unhappy with your career. So think about it. Okay, I'm comparing myself. I'm feeling like I can never get a job that I'm passionate about. But that's not true. That's totally untrue. But just observe those thoughts and then ask yourself, okay, do I really want this? Is it because they have it only, or is it because I really want it? I think it's important to ask ourselves that question too, because sometimes a lot of people are getting the same thing. A lot of people are wearing the same thing. A lot of people are buying the same car. A lot of people are moving to a certain country or a certain town and a certain state. And we're like, oh, we should go, we should go. But I think it's important to stay true to yourself in this process. And ask yourself, wait, am I doing this because everybody else is doing? Or am I doing this because this is actually what my soul wants? So that's why, again, connecting with yourself, staying in touch with yourself often is going to help you build that confidence and help you feel grounded. What else here? I'm going to get a few more cards so we can close out the reading, but I feel like it's the same message over and over. It's just you trusting yourself here. So we got the Five of Wands and the Ten of Swords. With the pain, we want something new, right? I can't take this anymore. I'm tired. I want a break, or I want a new job. I want a car. I want to buy a house, whatever it is. I want to lose weight, and I want to make more money. As much as we want something new, we have to watch what we do with our present. Okay, so I want those things, but what am I doing to achieve those things? We can't get stuck in that past version of ourselves anymore. So you're going to have to work through this. It is scary as well. It's that in-between period where you're not exactly, it's a glare here, you're not exactly there yet, but you're not the old self anymore. So you're not the old self, but you're not the new self yet. You're like in that in-between self. So that's a little bit tough because it's really easier for us to get back to that old self because that's what we know. But it's important, the cards are showing me here that you have to detach from the past version of yourself. Not forget the past version of yourself. That's not what I'm saying. But you have to detach from the past version of yourself so that you can grow. So that you can grow. Because the past version of yourself is that version as well that has those limiting beliefs, is that version that doesn't trust themselves. So what good is it going to do for you as you go in this new journey? It's not going to do any good. It's a good lesson for you. It's a good opportunity for you to learn new things, to reflect on those things. It's not, the shadow self. It's not forgetting the past version of ourselves ever. No, we're never going to forget the past version of ourselves. They're part of ourselves. And they're always going to be there. Sometimes they're going to be showing up in certain occasions, sometimes triggering us. But it's acknowledging that they are there, they exist still. But you are in a different path now. You are somebody different. You have grown. You have evolved. So try to detach yourself from this past version of yourself. And look at the bottom here. We have the Six of Cups. Again, it's important to honor our past version of ourselves, or maybe past versions. Maybe you have more than one. We all do, right? But it's important to acknowledge those past versions of ourselves. Be kind to them, acknowledge them, be kind to them. But then it's important for us also to move on, to focus on what's now so we can continue to grow. There could be some childhood work here that you need to do. Maybe you need to work on your inner child. Maybe the stories, like I said, the stories that you tell yourself, maybe not believing in yourself. Maybe this is all stemming from your childhood. So even, doing a little bit of reflection on your childhood. So I feel like we're good here with the tarot. Again, it's focusing on yourself, believing in yourself. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop comparing yourself to other people. That's just going to keep you stuck. you're going to just get stuck. So I'm going to get a guidance here for you. I actually got the Manifestation Oracle deck, which I think it's also interesting that the Magician came out. It was your very first card that came out, which to me, it's a manifestation card as well. So if you are really into manifestation, I think this is a great sign as well, that this is the reading for you and that your manifestations are going to happen if you allow them to happen. Because that's what the cards are showing. Things are going to look really good for you if you allow it. But there, like I said, there needs to be a game plan as well. You can't just go with the flow. I'm saying go with the flow, of course. Patience is important here. But there's also part of this that needs you to take action. Take action and let the universe take care of the rest. All right, what is the guidance here for my beautiful viewer? Angels, what is the guidance for my beautiful viewer, please? Thank you so much. I want to get this card here. Step into your power. You might be a fire sign, or you might be an Aries, or you might have Aries placement in your birth chart. I feel like this card sums up the entire reading. I got chills. Step into your power. Bottom of the deck, know your worth. Again, the Magician there. Know your worth. Your life is not going to change until you know your worth. Until you know what you deserve. Because let's say again, if you want that job, I want that job that my neighbor has, but you don't believe that you can get it, you're not going to get it because you're not going to do anything to get that job. Wow. And let's get some, I'm going to get an affirmation for you. If you are into affirmation, maybe this is something that you can repeat to yourself a few times. Or you can close your eyes right now as I say the affirmation and just tune in with yourself and feel and observe how you feel with this affirmation. All right. What's the guidance for my beautiful viewer? What is the guidance? Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Yeah, we talked about this. So the new version and old version of yourself, you cannot change that new version. You cannot erase it. You cannot erase your past. But you can honor it. You can love it. You can accept it and learn from it. Okay, yeah, I was a little bit negative in the past. Yeah, I didn't trust myself in the past. Yeah, I used to compare myself to a lot of people, but I'm not going to do that anymore. And I'm not saying it's going to happen all at once. It's going to take, it might take some time, but start doing something. I like that the colors are kind of similar in a way, like brown, a little brown here. So this is beautiful. Bottom of the deck, success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Yes, love is everything in our world, in our lives. Love is everything. So start with loving yourself. And like I said, the Knight of Cups here too, that could be somebody coming into your life and somebody showing you, even showing you how to love yourself. It could be that too. But this could be you giving yourself the cup of love too. So I'm going to end the reading here. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope it was helpful. It brought me a lot of warmth. So the energy is really good. The energy, I don't feel like an intense energy. I feel a really healing, powerful energy. Celebration here. I feel like this is going to be you as well, celebrating you. at the end of this. So we have success. This is the outcome for you. It's you achieving whatever you want to achieve. It doesn't have to be anything huge. But this is you being successful, loving yourself, trusting yourself. This is success. So again, think of the things that maybe you are comparing yourself to, and just think about whether they are actually something that you want, you desire, or they are just things that everybody has, everybody wants, so that's why you also want it. So just stay true to yourself, but step into your power. This is the message. Step into your power. This is the main message of your reading. You are very powerful here. Okay, so I'm sending you lots of love, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Be well.